You're not?
No.
That's so weird. I totally thought you were.
Neither are you.
Wait, I'm not?
No.
I'm not
neither
Spuds?
of us are.
Oh, man.
Yes.
So confused.
So, this round, we are joined by the loveliest Mouth, who was here for the last division, right? Did you have fun?
I was here for the last division, so I should technically say that now I'm being joined by the fantastic Rick O'Matic.
What? I'm so honored to be on the show. Thanks for having me. And yes, folks, you are tuned in for the very exciting, one of my favorite divisions, the Solo Charleston division.
Yeah, one of my favorites too.
Yes. So,
just to clarify, solo means they're dancing solo.
What?
This is not a partnered division.
I don't understand. I thought all swing dancing was where you're holding somebody's hand.
It's very confusing. But hopefully we'll be able to guide you through it.
It's going to be okay.
So it's not so jarring.
We're going to get through it together.
That's right.
All of us on the internet.
We're here for each other.
We're going to do it. But before then, we should mention some people who made today possible. The very nice folks at Inspiration Weekend.
Yeah, Inspiration Weekend!
Yeah, so there is their lovely logo. And let me tell you about Inspiration Weekend.
Yeah, that's being run down in Orange County, California, and it's hosted by Shesha and Nikki, as well as James Bianco, and of course Mikey Pedroza, who was here with us earlier this evening.
So if you go to Inspiration Weekend, you can learn from the likes of Kevin and Joe, Jeremy and Laura, Juan and Sharon, and Faulty with
Michael Faltasek.
Mike Faltasek with Michael Faltasek. Enjoy creative contests and live music by the amazing Jonathan Stout, who we are also enjoying today.
We are.
So if you want to find out more about Inspiration Weekend, go to www.inspirationweekend.com. Yes, they held on to that domain. Excellent job. So, but yeah, we're getting started. I think we got a couple more songs before we get into the Solo Charleston division.
We do.
And I think it's actually, there was a huge opening prelim heat.
Yeah, it was just madness and craziness, and
now there's like 6 dancers.
People flailing everywhere. I have no idea how the judges whittled it down to the small group of elite dancers that they're going to have for us in just a few minutes. I'm expecting awesomeness.
I'm expecting unicorns and rainbows and just...
So you're saying the contest is going to be gay? I don't understand. Rick is confusing me. I'm not.
Hey.
I'm not sure.
And that's great. And I think that'd be great. No, I think they're going to pull out all stops is all I'm saying.
So what, stops? You're just going to do stops? That's that move, stops? Is that what you're saying? It's just not.
They're going to do stops and then starts and then stops and then starts.
Oh, that's
exciting. It'll be done. So.
You've reached the point in the evening when we get silly. Yay!
Gets a little punchy.
For those of you watching in earlier time zones, you're like, what? It's like 8 o'clock at night. And you're like, you've been watching since 2 in the afternoon, whatever. No. The band is finishing up, I think. Oh, God, it's just so good. It's very distracting from here right now because I'm like halfway listening to the amazing Jonathan Stout and halfway trying to focus on what we're doing. But do we have to do anything? Is there anything on your list that we have to do before we get to the contest?
So we have a little intro video for those of you who are new to Solo Charleston. So maybe Mr. Wizard, a.k.a. Jim Thorpe, can run that for you. So let's learn about the Solo Charleston.
Solo Charleston Finals. This is a solo American vernacular jazz dance contest. Dancers must include Charleston variations and may also include black bottom and vernacular jazz movements. Dancers will dance to music selected by ILHC in the prelim rounds. The finals will be danced in a jam format to a live band.
Oh, are we back already?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. I was caught unawares. Jonathan was shouting out to California, so I got excited.
Yay, California. I know there's a California viewing party going on in San Francisco right now.
I think there's more than one. I think there's one in the East Bay, too.
What?
Yeah, it's because that's how we roll.
That's right. In the Berkeley, I think it's happening.
I think so.
Yes.
Zach, is that you? Are you hosting that? Let me know. Shoot me a Facebook message or something and tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Did you see the final list of all the viewing parties that we have scheduled?
I don't think I did because you guys updated it today, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw the final
21
list.
places around the
Oh
world.
my goodness.
We got Ann Arbor, Barcelona, Berkeley,
See, Berkeley.
Brisbane, Australia, Cape Town, South Africa, Cookville, Tennessee, Denver, Colorado,
Whoa.
Fort Worth, Texas,
My goodness.
Montreal, Canada, Perth, Australia, Phoenix, Arizona,
under.
Quebec City, Canada, Rennes, France, Singapore, San Francisco, California,
What?
Sao Paulo, Brazil, yeah, Tel Aviv.
Israel, man.
That's so dope. We actually
Israel
have,
watching this.
we have some Israelis competing, actually. They're getting a shout-out in a little bit.
All right.
Tucson, Arizona, Turin, Italy, Vancouver, Canada, and West Lafayette, Indiana.
Wow.
Thanks all of you for tuning in, and thanks for having people in your home to watch this.
Yeah, and that doesn't, I mean, that's not even including all the people who are watching just by themselves, you know, at their house and all
Yeah.
over the world. I mean, I think we're up in crazy places like Afghanistan.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Actually, that's a good segue to do some of our shout-outs.
Yeah.
So we have some people who wanted to get shout-outs to other dancers who are competing.
Mhm.
So let's do those right now. So as Nicole said, that there is a soldier who's right now deployed in Kabul, and he wanted to send a shout-out to his lovely wife. Here's the message. Shout out to Annabelle Kisau from her husband Michael, currently deployed and watching in Kabul, Afghanistan. She's in the advanced Jack and Jill.
So awesome. I
And-
mean, the fact that we can make that happen for that couple makes this whole thing worthwhile, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We also have another one from Israel. Speaking of Israel, two from Israel actually. Sharon Guzman is giving a shout out to Aaron Toby, who's competing in the pro-am with Sharon Davis.
Nice.
And also shout out to Maya Shapiro in the Open Jack and Jill. Apparently it's from the whole of Israel.
The entire Israel.
The whole country of Israel is sending a shout out to her.
Which is pretty impressive that you could get the entire state of Israel to unify on anything, really.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
just
Wow, you went right there.
Lindy Hop. Lindy Hop brought Israel together. I'm just
Yes.
saying.
But the person who sent this said, if you have to be more specific, it was actually Dror who was sent the shout out, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing that name wrong. But anyway,
D-R-O-R.
D-R-O-R to Maya Shapiro.
Dror's a good guess.
Yes. And last shout out to Kat and Alex from the UK, from their friend Annette from Heidelberg. Kat and Alex are in like every division.
Yeah,
they're in the Open Lindy Classic, the Open Strictly Lindy, the Open Jack and Jill. Kat is in the Pro-Am, and Kat is in the Solo Charleston. So
Wow.
good luck.
You know, I feel like it's more and more common that you see competitors in like 5, 6, 7 divisions at this event, and it just really impresses me because the amount of work that goes into just preparing for one.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were doing like one routine in a Jack and Jill, like that's no biggie because Jack and Jill, you just get up there and dance. But
Yeah.
to be in all those different divisions, several of which are routine divisions, is just really impressive. So, and
Yeah.
it's not just Kat, although she's great, but there's so many of them who are doing that, and I'm just like, wow, I'm impressed by.
A lot of
work.
overachievers in the Lindy Hop scene. I
Yeah, I'm just so old and lazy now. I would just, it's like I'm tired thinking about all of you people competing in all those divisions. I'm just like, oh, I need a break.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm schwitzing. I'm just schwitzing thinking about it.
But wait, you're judging this weekend, okay?
I'm judging a couple of things. Yes, I'm doing this. I'm doing some judging, you know. I'm rallying the California troops. Whoa, whoa, California. I'll be drinking. I'll be partying.
Yes.
I'll be dancing. I have a lot on my to-do list. It's very...
You're like, okay, gotta do more drinking.
Check it out.
Check that one off.
Check that one out.
Yeah, so for those of you who've never been to ILHC, obviously watching the stream is amazing. Being here is like a bazillion times so much more amazing. Start planning for next year already.
Yeah. They were, Nina, I talked to Nina Gilkinson, one of the organizers of the event, just earlier tonight, and she's like, you know, we're getting close to selling out. I mean, this thing is, and selling out is like 900,000 people. So
Yeah.
that's crazy. So you don't want to miss out. You gotta be here. So come here next year.
Yeah, so they got classes, they got the lead talks, they got all the parties, they got just all the great socializing.
Oh my gosh, and the bands are amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you just came just to social dance to the amazing music,
You would be
DJs and
happy.
bands, that would be enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, looks like
think-
they're getting organized for the Solo Charleston.
I see Peter Strom up there.
Yes.
Looking professional.
Ever dapper.
That means something's about to happen.
Right now, please make some noise for him. We have Nick Williams.
He's announcing our judges.
Kenneth Norberly, Justin Zillman,
Our
and
judges for the contest, bringing them out. And I think this too, just like the last contest, will be danced to live music provided by Jonathan Stout. So that, in my mind, just makes it so much better.
And spotlight format.
Yeah, which is why Peter and Jonathan were just chit-chatting a bit for a second there.
Yeah. Make some noise from Korea, Suchan Lee.
He's bringing out the finalists.
I'm sure he'll come soon. Suchan Lee. There he is.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite of the newer dancers.
Yeah, he and his partner came last year and just blew everybody away.
Yeah.
Took everybody by surprise. They were certainly the delight of last year.
From the US of A, right down here, baby. From the US of A, Carl Nelson, everybody.
Oh,
yes.
Hometown favorite. Bay Area dancer. I think people at home know who we're written for.
John Tigert. All the way from Sweden, my northern brother. Give it up for Pontus Persson.
Uh-oh.
Pontus is a favorite.
Yep, Swedes in the house.
If this was a horse race, you know,
Give it up for
he would have the odds.
Oh.
I lied. You're so right. Juan Villafane. Come on down here. First up, it's Juan from Argentina. Juan Villafane.
Juan Villafane.
I think Peter messed up the announcing there for a second there, but it's okay. It happens.
We still love him.
Now that we've got that cleared up.
Girls and 5
Last but not least, from the USA, give it up for Gabby Cook, everybody.
Oh, good, Gabby.
Okay, good.
Even it out just a little bit.
Yeah.
3 girls and 5 guys. But that is a powerhouse lineup up there. Look at that. That is like some of the best dancing talent out there today.
You guys are going to get one short warm-up song to this amazing band, Jonathan Stout and his Campus 5.
So if memory serves, they will open with an all skate to get them all out there, and then they will do spotlights.
Correct.
And then they will probably close with another all skate.
And a third if we need it. Judges, you keep an eye on me. Right. We're here. All right.
I think the hardest part about this for me is knowing when to get out.
Knowing when to get out?
Like
what do you mean?
When's the end of the second phrase?
Oh, well. Hopefully someone jumps in at you,
Yeah,
and that's
true.
your signal.
If someone's jumping at you, just get out of the way.
Go, yeah. Just be like, okay, I'll piece it out. Start with a nice slow one.
Yeah.
Out there with his snake hips action.
Yes.
Nice.
Never too early for snake hips.
I wanna check in with him in like 30 years and see if he's had hip surgery or what.
Gabby's doing some traveling there.
That's your warm-up.
Your finalists and the Campus 5.
All right.
Are the judges doing anything at this point, or are they just like...
Oh, for the warm-up song? Absolutely. You know, I mean, every judge kind of does it a little bit differently, but you are allowed to judge the warm-up song. You are allowed to take that into consideration in your final scores.
4 8 counts. Thank you, Jonathan.
And I think when you've got
4 8 count intro, and then
a division that's everywhere, that everyone's
Yeah.
this amazing, every 8 count matters.
That's true.
You know, like, you're breaking ties like crazy. So
Going 2 times through.
taking every piece of information you can get to try to divide this group up.
And I'll see you. I got you. All right. Competitors, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? I think the judges are ready.
Peter made the ballroom go crazy.
All right, I'm going to turn this thing over to Jonathan Stout and his Campus 5. Make some noise one more time for the band. You got an intro, and then we're going to do it. I think that's our tempo. 4 8s, and then you go. Count them off, man. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Sharon Davis, everybody. Carl Nelson, everybody. John Tiger.
People in the chat are liking Sharon.
Pontus Persson.
Working that footwork, maybe.
Yeah. Wow.
Juan Villafanye. Young Jung Choi. Gabby Cook. Once again, Suchan Lee.
All right, second time around.
Yeah, that was round one. That was pretty awesome.
Sharon Davis, everybody.
Seen any front runners at this point?
Pontus maybe. Juan.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's tight though.
Carl Nelson.
Very tight.
John Tigert, everybody.
Not as many tricks as I've seen in past years.
Pontus Persson.
Wow. Wow. He does use those long legs so well.
Juan
He knows how to
Villafanye.
use his size. It's
Yeah.
true.
It's always amazing what it is the dancers go get excited about.
Yeah.
Young John Choi. Gabby Cook. We need to go one more time through. Suchan Lee. One more time through.
And round three.
Wow.
Here we go.
For all those in internet land, who do you think is killing it out there?
Carl Nelson. Give it up.
He just did a chase with himself.
John Tiger.
Oh, nice.
Pontus Persson.
Oh.
was dope.
I think you just won it. Juan.
Come Young Joy.
I love them all dancing with each other.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
All skate time. Make some noise for him, everybody. Let's go.
Station.
Go!
The sea of legs.
Give it up.
Nice. Whoa.
Make some noise, everybody.
And there you have it, folks. The Charleston
Charleston
finalists for the 2013
And Jonathan Stout and his
ILHC.
campus
Yeah, wow.
five.
The ballroom
Epic.
is blowing
Ooh, they're
up.
cool, but they're good. Oh my goodness, competitors, can I get you to line up one last time? And I want you guys to join hands. You guys need one more big round of applause. Take 2 big steps forward. Take those hands up,
Oh,
take
that
it
is
down in the box. Give it
fantastic.
up,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh. Careful. Got a lighting error here.
Have to judge that.
Tip that back up there. There we go.
Thank you. Our stage
Somebody-
is falling apart.
Somebody
People are
got
so excited.
Yeah, exactly. There's like
Ripping up the stage.
This right here, we're gonna
random leg from the Charleston contest came this far out and knocked over her lighting.
Legs all over the ballroom.
That was,
Craziness.
yeah, that was crazy. That was
Yeah.
pretty amazing. Truly some great dancing going on there.
Hard to call. I hear some people in the chat. We're calling it
I'm
for
calling
either
it.
Juan or Pontus.
I'm calling Juan in first place, Pontus in second, and John Tiger in third. That's just my opinion, so I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But that's my prediction for that contest right there. It was tight. It was definitely tight. Not to say that anyone else wasn't as good, because everybody else, you could have inverted several of those placements and it still would have been amazing.
Yeah. So.
Talking about splitting hairs here, you know, between like the best of the best. So
So, but yeah, if you have your own opinion, let us know in the chat, let us know in the Facebooks. And of course, I'm sure people will be reviewing this footage for a while. As we do.
we'll know on Sunday whether I'm right or wrong when they announce the awards. We're streaming the awards, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Streaming the awards.
Yeah. That's 9:30
DC time.
DC time, Eastern time.
So do the math wherever the heck you
Yes,
are.
exactly. Don't want to miss that.
Yeah, and I won't be up here, so that if I'm wrong, it doesn't matter.
So
So now what? What's up? What's going on now, Rick? You have the schedule, so.
Oh yes. Well, there's it's actually great that you're up here. So there's one thing that we wanted to highlight that's happening at this International Lindy Hop Championships, which is a little battle going on between different cities or states in some cases. Why don't you tell us about how this all started?
So yeah, it was on the Facebooks. You may or may not know that Baltimore, being one of the hometown scenes here, has always had a presence, and they're very loud and energetic, and they really bring a lot to the party. So this year, a couple of people in Texas decided to start a Facebook event to get all their folks riled up and meet in the ballroom and bring a flag and get people excited, and they specifically called out Baltimore, and they were like, we want to challenge Baltimore for the most exciting group in the ballroom.
Okay.
So Michael Seguin, the father, if you will, of the Baltimore community and their energy and craziness, saw that and decided to respond.
Okay.
And so he posted a little video, and I think, Jim, do we have Michael's video? So you guys can take a look at that.
Texas. Oh, Texas. I was on Facebook today in the Mobtown Ballroom, and I looked it up, and it seems that you guys are making a play. It's like we are the old cowboy, and you're the new gunslinger, and you need to cut your teeth on us. All right, that's fine. That's nice. You guys think you're very impressive. You need to bring your entire state to ILHC to compete with our city? Really? What do you got to say for yourself? What do you have in your fucking state? You know what you have? Cows. You got big-ass cows. We got rats the size of your cows. You think you guys are hard? You think you got guns? We got guns. This is Baltimore. We, in fact, Bambi, consult the ledger. I believe that we invented fun. Did we invent fun? Yes. Yeah, we invented fun. We invented being fun at dance events. Before that, dance events were boring, and then we came along. Haul out the fun trophy. Fun. That's a trophy that we got, I think, for being fun. I'm not sure because we were all drunk when we got it, and we're not sure where it came from. But here it is. That sounds like something fun people would do. We do have something in common, Texas, and this is why I'm going to suggest that we combine our forces. It's really just two terrible places at a Lindy Hop event together. And as long as you just admit that the fun that's had is due to us, you're welcome to sit in our corner. So make your Facebook groups, but at the end of the day, Texas, everybody's from Baltimore.
Shameful.
Yeah, so that was Baltimore's response to Texas, and Baltimore put up a Facebook event page as well to get their kids rallied up.
Okay.
So I saw that, and I was like, wait a minute, you know, Baltimore and Texas are great, but California is pretty sweet too, and we always have a huge contingent of these things, and you know, we've been doing this a long time, being at Lindy events, partying, having a good time. We kind of know how it's done, so I decided that California should get in the race. I posted my own Facebook event for the Californians, and then I made a little response video of my own. Jim?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Alrighty.
Mr. Jim Thorpe, can you play my video, please? Drop by. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Baltimore and Texas at ILHC. And don't get us wrong, we Californians love the vim and vigor of you youngins. Oh, so sweet. But California has been partying it up, kicking ass, and generally being awesome at Lindy Hop events since, well, before either of you two kiddies even had Lindy Hop. Oh. So consider this your notice. California will be at ILHC. California will be amazing. And California will drink all your liquor. California. So that was my response.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Mouth.
But little did I know that Texas was going to come back big. They are, you know, known for big stuff, big state.
Yes, don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas. So, so quickly after mine, might have been almost overlapping, their video went up. And I don't want to give too much away. I'll let you see what they did.
Yeah.
So Texas, take it away.
Y'all got room for another one to deal in here to this party? I think that's all right. And guns on the table. 'Cause I don't take no cheaters around here.
Someone got a dealer in?
Come on, Cal. All right.
all in, plus my championship trophy.
Wait a minute. Did you all see what those Baltimore kids did? What?
What are they trying?
Come here, take a look. No. They didn't. This ain't gonna stand no way, no hell. Somebody call Laura.
I got it.
Good.
Hey, Laura, did you see what those Baltimore kids tried to do on the interwebs?
Oh, I heard, and I will not stand for this.
Okay.
Baltimore. Oh, Baltimore.
Our state versus your city. Of course you go by Baltimore. Marylanders doesn't sound like a fighting name to me. Texas is so extreme, we have an X in the middle of our name. You say your rats are the size of our cows? Do your rats taste delicious with barbecue sauce? I didn't think so. We invented barbecue sauce. Nothing spells fun like barbecue sauce. We have lots of famous people in Texas. Buddy Tate was born in Dallas. Illinois Jacquette grew up in Houston. And I believe one particularly famous Baltimore dancer, one Nina Gilkinson, was born in Galveston. Am I right about that, y'all? Am I right? I think I am.
Get a rope!
We have fantastically good-looking men here in Texas. For example, Captain America. Look at that hairline. Perfect. You know how everything's bigger in Texas? Now, we didn't win any of these trophies for fun, but you've got to admit they are much bigger and we have more of them. Now, Baltimore and California and Boston, I've heard about you too. Let's stop all this tomfoolery. We can all be friends and love Lindy Hop and cheer on our fellow Lindy Hoppers together. But you've got to remember something. At the end of the day, don't mess with Texas.
I'm Tina Morales, and I do not approve of this message.
But I didn't know it was coming. 3 words, Baltimore.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
I love the ending. That's the best part.
Oh, you know, a bunch of us decided that Laura now has to always talk with a Texas accent because that's just too freaking cute. So you can see, don't mess with Texas. So at this point, we had the 3 big, communities involved, and I would just like to point out that those 3 communities, Baltimore, Texas, and California, happen to be the home communities of the 3 lovely ladies who run this show.
What?
Nina Gilkinson, Baltimore, Tina Morales, Texas, Sylvia Sykes, California. So I just think it's just totally right that the 3 of us would be
apropos
the big battlers.
Yeah.
But there were a couple other scenes that were like, hey, don't leave us out.
Yeah.
We're awesome too. And it's true, there are just a million scenes that are awesome. These are the 2 that also wanted to get in the game and did some lovely creative work of their own. So next up, the fantastic scene of Seattle.
Yeah.
And I believe the creative genius behind this one was Miss Gabby Cook herself. So
makes sense.
Yes, it does. She's fantastic. So enjoy Seattle's contribution to the show.
Whoa, guys. You guys need to know, people are arguing about having fun Lindy hopping over the internet.
Hi. We're Seattle. I said Seattle. And we know how to have fun. Drink! Drink! Drink like your skinny jeans depend on it!
real good.
Oh, nice little shout out to Sigmund at the end.
Yeah.
We used to live in Seattle. So one final group decided to throw their hat in the ring, and that was Boston.
Aw.
And they actually titled their Facebook event, "We're Too Old for This Shit." So that said, their video contribution up next. And
Yes.
there's the tagline.
I can totally relate. Feeling way too old for this shit. Sorry. It's just about that time of night.
I know what you're saying, but
yeah.
I don't feel like that. I mean, I feel old, but I also want to party. So that's still going on here. I mean,
Yeah.
we've had flags and foam fingers and pom-poms and cowboy hats. It's been crazy, and it's only Friday night.
Cowbells.
Cowbells.
Yes, that's the new
You
one.
always need more cowbell.
Can never have enough.
Yeah.
So, with that, I think we're going to transition over to the next division in just a few minutes. So, thanks for joining us, Mal.
My pleasure. I will be back tomorrow.
Awesome.
And the next day, and
Yeah.
you can't get rid of me.
Yeah. So, see you in a little bit for the All-Star Strictly. You don't want to miss that.
See you later.